Hello student. Now today in this session of class 12 accounting, we will be discussing about the accounting treatment of the various assets and liabilities at the time of the dissolution of the firm with the help of the journal entries. How we have to record the journal entries when the realization of assets will take place and the liabilities will be paid off. After giving the transfer to all the realizable assets and the liabilities, now we have to go through with the concept that now these assets will be realized, they will be sold or they might be taken over by any partner, and we have to pay the amount of liabilities, okay, or maybe the liabilities may also be taken over by any partner. So when these things are taking place, how we have to show this treatment with the help of journal entries. So here we will be going through this concept with the help of one of the numerical, in which there are various type of transactions, and on the basis of those transactions we will be recording the entries for those transactions for the realization. Okay, so for that first we have to make the format of journal related with realization. Please. So it is date, particular amount, date, particular, date, particular, alert number, debit and credit amount. So this is the format of journal. Okay. So heading will be journal in the books of XYZ, whosoever it is, or for whichever firm we are making this journal. Okay. Now the first transaction, what is being said, that after transferring all the realizable assets and liabilities, we have transferred the realizable assets and liabilities, and for transferring of the assets and liabilities we have to make the journal entry that we are supposed to transfer any asset. किसी भी असेट को, पुराने असेट को ट्रांसफर लेना है तो आपकी जो पहली एंट्री बनती है दैट विल बी रिलेटेड विद रियलाइजेशन अकाउंट डेबिट टू कंसर्न असेट्स. ये एंट्री बनाई जाती है जब आप अपनी पुरानी बैलेंस शीट के असेट्स को ट्रांसफर लेंगे. और इसी तरीके से एक एंट्री बनेगी दैट कंसर्न लायबिलिटीज अकाउंट डेबिट टू रियलाइजेशन. वो एंट्री बनेगी when all your liabilities, that is the payable liabilities, will be transferred. तो आपने ये दोनों काम assumpted है कि ये करनी है. So whatever assets and liabilities you have transferred, now you have to see this thing that these assets and liabilities, when it will be realized or when the liabilities will be paid off, so how you have to journalize that. पहली एंट्री है bank loan rupees 34,000 was paid. So it is a bank loan, that is an external liability. So when we are paying the liability, so the entry will be realization account debit to bank. That means we have paid the amount of bank loan. Okay. So this was rupees 34,000. So this amount is being paid. So whenever we will be paying any liability, that is the external liability by the firm, it will be paid. So it will be realization to bank. So it will be bank loan paid. Okay. Then comes next. It is said that furniture worth rupees 20,000 was taken by partner T 43,000 rupees. Furniture was taken by T at 43,000 rupees. तो जो फर्नीचर है वो टी ने 70,000 का फर्नीचर था. 70,000 was the value of furniture. Okay, it was taken by partner T at 43,000. So no problem. Entry बन जाएगी. It will be the furniture which is taken over by the partner. So T, it is T's capital account debit to realization account worth rupees 43,000. So this furniture was taken by T for rupees 43,000. Narration: furniture taken over by T. Okay. Then comes partner P agreed to pay a creditor 7,500 rupees. One partner P, he has agreed this thing that he will pay the amount to the creditor. So now it's the responsibility of the firm to pay that amount to that partner. एक पार्टनर ने बोला कि ये अमाउंट मैं पे कर दूंगा तो कोई बात नहीं, पर ये अब फर्म की जिम्मेदारी है कि वो अमाउंट उस पार्टनर को पे करे. तो इट विल बी realization account debit to P's capital account. So this 7,500 rupees will be paid by P to the creditor, and on behalf of firm he is doing this thing. Okay, so this will be creditor paid by P. Then comes a computer previously written off fully realized 3,900 rupees. Computer was there but it was written off. That means there was no entry of that computer in the balance sheet, but now it has realized rupees 3,900 for you. So that is a concept related with unrecorded asset. So you have realized 3,900 rupees because you have written off that asset. पूरा स्क्रैप कर चुके थे, but now you got 3,900 out of that. So that is the money which you will be receiving. So the general entry which you will be making, it will be like this. Date, particular, LF number, debit rupees and credit. So this journal entry related with the computer sale, that will be bank account debit to realization account. So this computer was sold, written off, which now was giving you 3,900 rupees. So this is the entry related with this. Okay. So computer previously written off realized. Okay. Now it is expenses of realization rupees 3,200 were paid by partner. Expenses done on realization rupees 3,200. These were paid by partner. So now it is the responsibility of the firm to pay this amount to the partner. Okay, firm can pay this amount on its own. Firm can also give this amount to the partner if partner has done that expense. Firm can appoint one partner on an agreed remuneration for doing this work, and this work can be exclusively done by partner on his own also. Realization का काम फर्म खुद भी कर सकती है, तो व्हेन फर्म इज डूइंग दैट थिंग, फर्म अगर फुल रियलाइजेशन का एक्सपेंसेस बियर कर रही है, सो दैट एंट्री विल बी रियलाइजेशन अकाउंट डेबिट टू बैंक. Firm can give this responsibility to partner if any partner has done this work. So the amount which is spent by that partner, firm will give this amount to that partner. So here in this condition it is said that firm has given 3,200 rupees to the partner T for doing the realization expenses. So it is realization account debit to T's capital account 3,200. So this 3,200 rupees are given to T by firm because T has done this expense. So firm, if firm is doing the expenses, so this entry would have been realization to bank. Now partner has done this expenses, so realization to T. One more situation is there. If T was appointed for doing work and he was to be given 4,000 rupees, अगर आपने T को इस काम के लिए एक अपॉइंटमेंट दे दिया होता और उसको बोलते कि हम आपको ये काम करने के लिए 4,000 रुपए देंगे, तो फिर T का खर्चा, whatever is the expenses which is borne by T will become irrelevant. वो फिर इररिलेवेंट हो जाएगा और फर्म को टी को 4,000 रुपए देने ही पड़ेंगे. तो यहाँ पे एंट्री हो जाती है रियलाइजेशन टू टीज कैपिटल अकाउंट 3,200 की जगह 4,000. भले टी का खर्चा 3,200 हुआ, कोई मैटर नहीं. टी का खर्चा 4,400 भी होता तो भी कोई फर्क नहीं. फर्म उसको 4,000 रुपए देती क्योंकि एग्रीड कंडीशन थी फर्म और टी के बीच में कि हम आपको 4,000 देंगे. So this is also one of the concept of bearing the realization expense. And here one more thing is there. T could have taken this responsibility exclusively. T ने ये responsibility वो exclusively अपने ऊपर भी ले सकता था. If that would have been the case, so then there would have been no entry related with the realization expenses. फिर उस कंडीशन में हमारी realization expense की कोई एंट्री नहीं बनती क्योंकि ये जिम्मेदारी किसने ले ली थी? टी ने अपने ऊपर ले ली थी कि मैं, पार्टनर ने अपने ऊपर ले ली थी कि मैं ये खर्चा करूंगा. तो वो खर्चा करेगा तो दैट इज हिज पर्सनल मैटर. सो नाउ फर्म इज नॉट इन्वॉल्व्ड है. तो फर्म न तो उसको पैसे देगी न उसके अकाउंट में डालेगी, कुछ भी नहीं. वो एंट्री फिर यहाँ पूरे कॉन्सेप्ट में शो नहीं होती है. तो अभी हमने ये एंट्री 3,200 पे शो करी है क्योंकि फर्म ने टी को 3,200 दिए हैं फॉर डूइंग दिस वर्क. ये एग्रीमेंट नहीं था. तो जो खर्चा टी ने किया उसको फर्म ने उन्हें वापस दे दिया. फर्म चाहती खुद करती तो कैपिटल की जगह बैंक आ जाता. फर्म अगर टी को अपॉइंट कर देती कि इतना पैसा देंगे तो अमाउंट उतनी आ जाती. और अगर टी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ले लेता है कि नहीं ये काम करूंगा, मुझे कुछ नहीं चाहिए, तो फिर ये एंट्री आती ही नहीं. ये एंट्री नहीं होती. सो दिस इज द केस रिलेटेड विद द एक्सपेंसेस ऑफ रियलाइजेशन. ये चार चीजें होती है. व्हाटएवर इज द केस यू हैव टू वर्क अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट केस ओनली. एंड एट द एंड ऑफ द डे दे हैव सेड दैट आफ्टर डूइंग ऑल दिस थिंग्स व्हाटएवर यू हैव डन, realization of assets and liabilities and transfer of assets and liabilities, there was an overall profit of 43,000 rupees. There was an overall profit of 43,000 rupees, and both the partner P and T were sharing the profit in the ratio 5:3. T and P, there were two partners, so profit sharing ratio of T and P was 5:3, and there was an overall profit of the firm 43,000 rupees. So now if there is a profit on realization, so this 43,000 rupees will be given to T and P in 5:3 ratio. So 5/8, so it will go to T. So 8 5s are 40, 3 30, 8 3s are 24, 60, 8 7s are 56, and again 48. So this is 5375. So into 5 5 5s are 25, 5 7s are 35 into 37. 5 3s are 15 and 3 18. 5 5s are 25 and 1 26. This 2 6 8 7 5 go to T and to P, the remaining amount, that is 5 9 minus 7 2, 9 minus 8 1, 12 minus 6 6, 3 minus 2 1. So this 16,125 will go to which partner? P. So now the entry will take place that is related with the profit. So it will be realization account debit to T's capital account and to P's capital account. So this is 43,000 and this amount 26,875 and 16,125. So this is the distribution of profit. So this is how you will be showing the treatment of the realization of assets and the repayment of the liabilities. Okay. So these were the various transactions which were given to us, and on the basis of this transaction we have explained this thing. Bank loan is an external liability, so it is to be paid. There is one bank loan of partner also. So partner bank loan does not have any effect on realization. For that there is a separate bank loan account. So those entries, those transactions will not have any effect on realization. Then all the assets which will be taken over by the partner. So for that concerned partner capital account will be debited and realization account will be credited. If the assets will be sold for cash, so then in that case bank account will be debited and realization account will be credited. If the liability is taken over by the partner, so realization to concerned partner, and if the liability is paid by firm, so realization to bank. Okay, it is compulsory for us to pay all the liabilities, whether there is any adjustment related with the payment of liability or not. If any adjustment of any payment related with the liability which we have transferred is not given to us, so it is compulsory for us to make the payment of that liability. Okay. Then if there is any previously written off asset or unrecorded asset which is realized, so it will be paid to realization. Then if the expenses of the realizations are there, okay, so when the case of expense is there, so we have already discussed that thing in detail, that here T has paid the expenses. So if partner is making any expense on behalf of the firm, so firm will pay to that partner. If the firm itself is making expenses, so firm will do realization to bank. If the partner is agreed, if there is any agreement between the partner that he is appointed for doing this work on an agreed remuneration or a salary or a commission, so that much amount will be given to that partner. Now, irrelevant of the fact that whether the amount spent by that partner is more than that or less than that. And lastly, if the partner he himself take this responsibility, then there will be no entry of realization expense in the books of firm. And finally, at the end of the day, the profit or loss, whatever we are getting from that. So now in this case it was a profit, so it was realization account debit to P's capital account and to P's capital, the two partner. So profit on realization transfer, okay, to partner's capital. And if there would have been loss in any case, so this entry would have been partner's capital account debit to realization. So this is the overall concept related with the realization of assets and repayment of liabilities when we are showing these transitions with the help of the journal entry. Hope each and everything is now clear to you, that what journal entries you are supposed to pass and when you have to pass those journal entries. First entry related with transfer of asset, then transfer of liabilities which are to be either realized or to be paid off. So those two entries will be passed very first. Then realization of those assets which we have transferred, payment of those liabilities which we have transferred, and any expenses to be paid, any unrecorded assets or liabilities to be realized or paid, and lastly profit and loss. So these are the various transactions which are taking place there, and we have to show this transaction with the help of journal entries in this manner. Broadly speaking, only three accounts are being most widely used. Okay, realization account, bank account, and partners capital account. You can see that in this whole concept we have only made the use of three accounts: realization, bank, and partners capital. Because this concept is totally related with this thing only, that realization of asset or repayment of liability will be either done by partners or will be done by firm. Okay, and transfer of assets and liability, realization to asset and liability to realization. So this will be the concept there. Okay, thank you and have a nice day.